Jason Stam here with TechSideline.com. Here with I had a group of new Hokies here the last couple of days. I'm here with one of them. He committed last week. He signed on the dotted line on Wednesday. Christian Moss from Georgia. Christian, thanks for joining me. I guess tell me, first of all, what was it about Virginia Tech that you liked in deciding that was the place you wanted to commit to and sign to?
Talking to Coach Williams and my parents, I definitely felt their relationship. And just the opportunity to play in the ACC, that's a really big deal. I feel like I can come into VT, make a lot of big plays, and make a big impact on the field.
Were you surprised at all when they gave you that offer, or did you have any idea it was coming?
Honestly, I was a little bit surprised, but with what I did this year, I felt like that one school, talking to my coaches, like, be patient. The season, later in the season, they just kept telling me, be patient, it's coming. And then, boom, I got the call, and then we made it happen.
So, I mean, it's interesting, too, because, you had a teammate who was committed up there with Trey Curry. Obviously, Trey decided that wasn't the spot for him, but, did you learn anything just, seeing Trey or watching him go through the process of was committed up there for a while?
No, I really never got into that. When he first came, they talked about him being a Virginia Tech commit, and that was a pretty big deal because no one else on my team was committed to a Power 5 school. So it was nice to have him this year. Me and him definitely developed a good relationship for sure.
Mm-hmm. Have y'all talked about Virginia Tech, or has he told you anything about, what he's learned, I guess, from up there?
No, we haven't talked about any of that. After I committed and signed and everything, he reached out to me, told me congratulations. He was proud of me, and that was it. So,
and you were saying, I guess you said before Trey, there was nobody that had that committed to a Power 5 school. Like, does that mean any extra? Does that mean anything for you to be that guy who's going to a Power 5 school?
Yeah, that's really a big deal, especially in the community, with there being 31 seniors on my team, and early signing day was yesterday, and me and only one other person was signing. So it was really a blessing, At the end of the day, I worked really hard this year to get where I was. So I feel like God really put me in the best position I could be in, honestly.
So I was asking you about, when you got that offer, but I guess who's the main coach who was recruiting you throughout that process?
Coach Williams.
Coach Williams.
Yes, sir.
What's been that relationship with him, and how big of a factor was he in you making that decision to go up there?
I got the call, and he was like, one of the most important things, he was like, so would you sign on early signing days? When I got the offer on December 6th, he was like, would you sign with us? And I was like, definitely. So it was like, after that, we just clicked. We talked a lot every other day, and we talked to my parents. It's just a good feeling. I definitely like the relationship that we've built.
So tell me again, Christian, I guess when did you first start making contact with him?
He reached out to me about probably about 2 months ago.
Okay. So it's been a little while you guys have been talking and stuff. Okay. I think a lot of guys probably have not. I think the majority of everybody has not. But have you ever had a chance to go up to Virginia Tech and actually see it?
No, sir, I haven't. I was hoping, because of the dead period and everything, so I guess I won't be able to go up there until April.
Have you done any kind of virtual anything with him, though?
Yeah, I actually just watched a part of the video with my parents that one of the coaches sent to me today, and it's very beautiful campus. Can't wait to get up there.
So obviously it's not the same as seeing it in person, but
right.
what have you thought about what you have seen, and what did you think about the virtual that you took with them?
It's very impressive. It's very big. I've brother goes to Bowie State, so that's really the only college campus that I've walked around. And Georgia Southern and Virginia Tech is like top notch, like way above both of those schools. So it's very nice way to be up there and be on campus and just to see everything.
Christian, you kind of fading out, man. I can't really hear you.
I said
There you go.
my brother he goes to Bowie State, and I remember when we first brought him to college and seeing it, and it was nice. But then I went on a visit to Georgia Southern, and they're Sunbelt, so it was nice and everything. And then watching the virtual with Virginia Tech is like a whole different ball game. So I just can't wait to see it firsthand. But it was very impressive.
So I guess when do you plan on going up there?
As soon as they end the dead period, like ASAP.
Well, I mean, even so you've signed. Are you going up? I guess. I mean, you'll be there next summer, I guess.
Yeah, I still have a couple classes I have to take this semester, so like May, June. But I definitely plan on going up there before that.
Do you know what you want to major in when you get there?
Advanced sports marketing.
Okay. We talked about it before we started the interview here. Wide receiver, I know that's been your spot, and that's where they still see you. What have the coaches told you, or Coach Williams or any other guys on staff, what have they told you about how they see you fitting in up there at receiver?
My size, with me being 6'3", long legs, long strides, me being able to get downfield, make big plays, make big catches when plays are needed to be made, really, and just being clutch.
Kind of with that, sounds like they've kind of given you an idea of how they see you fitting in. What do you feel like you need to be doing over the next few months to be able to be ready to go when you do get up there?
Definitely my speed, getting faster and stronger for sure.
How much? I will say, Christian, you did have the benefit of playing this fall. A lot of guys, Virginia, North Carolina, there's other states that didn't get a chance to play. How much did that help you getting the chance to play? I know it was different, but what did you feel like you got out of it? How did your game improve or change over your senior year?
Being completely honest, if we didn't have this season, me and you wouldn't even be on this call right now. With me not having much film from my junior year and making this transition my senior year, me and my coaches sitting down talking look, I'm gonna put in the work. Just invest in me this year. And I told my head coach that, and we stuck with it. I was the number one guy almost every game, consecutive 100-yard games, 800 yards on the season. So really, this was a big help, me having this season. This season is really the reason where I'm at right now, and I'm very thankful for that.
So see, everybody, I've heard so much, people being downers and talking about this season and how, it's not the same. And I think, Christian, you're obviously a story of why I think there needed to be football, right? there's
right.
a lot of good that came out of it too.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think you're a good example of that. So I guess though, kind of going with that, what did you learn this season?
Just staying humble and hungry. In the summer, my coach, it was very depressing. We didn't even know if we were going to have a season. And I'm looking at it dang, if we don't have a season, where am I going to end up? So really just staying humble, and not giving up. I stayed with it all summer, all season. We made it to the second round. We should have made it further, but we did good. And I definitely was a great experience as a senior, being a leader on the team and making such a big impact on the field.
Did you get a chance to – have you watched Virginia Tech at all this season?
Yeah, I watched when they played Clemson 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Was that the only game that you watched?
No. Who were they playing last week? Who did they play last week?
Virginia was last week.
Yeah, Virginia. That me and my mom were watching.
So I guess what was obviously Clemson not quite the result. That's playoff team, but like what's been your impression of what you've seen from them on the field?
I like it. They're a balanced offense. You know, they run the ball and pass the ball, so that's always good. Playing for a team that can do both and that's not one-sided.
Well, I think hopefully here in the next, year or two, maybe Christian Moss can be one of those offensive weapons we see in that UVA game, or I don't guess they'll be playing Clemson likely anytime soon. The schedule's all wonky right now. I guess we'll see how that goes moving forward. But another offensive weapon in for the Hokies. So, Christian, really appreciate you joining me. Check back with TechSideline.com for plenty more on Mr. Christian Moss. Thanks, Christian.
Thank you.